Hey everyone, you're watching We Had That, and today I'm going to talk about the 1985 COBRA Rifle Range unit, which was the first and I believe only COBRA Battlefield Accessories set. From 1982 through 1984, I loved G.I. Joe toys. I think I had every figure, vehicle, and accessory for the first three waves. I picked up every issue of the comic book, and I watched the cartoon. When those awesome Dreadnoks figures arrived with the fourth wave in 1985, I was at the height of my love for this toy line. But that was about the time I stopped feeling the need to get every figure and every set that Hasbro released for these real American heroes. In addition to the Dreadnoks, 1985 was the year that Hasbro gave us snow serpents to fight G.I. Joe in cold weather, eels to go up against G.I. Joe underwater, the Crimson Guard made up of Cobra's Elite, and Televipers to tackle technology in the fight for freedom. All of this, and awesome new members of the Joe team. I ended up getting most of the figures in the fourth wave, but most of the vehicles and accessories just didn't grab me like they had before. I did have the bridge layer, although honestly I don't know why. It was never really a favorite of mine, and I must not have ever seen the Cobra Night Landing Raft in stores because that's definitely one Cobra accessory that I would have picked up. However, for some reason I ended up with the COBRA Rifle Range unit and also Forward Observer from the Battlefield Accessory sets. I still have the original box that my COBRA Rifle Range unit came in, along with all the pieces. Before 1985, Cobra didn't really seem to get accessories like this anywhere near as much as the Joes did. It's not a bad set, and I do remember using it as a rifle range a little bit as a kid, but I definitely found some of the parts from the rifle range set much more useful than others. The set came with a couple of targets that were attached to sandbags, and if you shot them with a rocket-firing gun, from another toy line of course, they would fall over. It had a gun rack with 3 guns, a firing range sign, and 2 action figure stands. There was also a bunker, as it was called on the back of the box, or embankment, as it was called on the blueprints, but it was really more of a machine gun nest. All in all, not a bad set for under $3. Several years ago, while photographing my rifle range unit for a blog, I noticed that the artwork on the cover and the photo on the back both include a blue AK-47 rifle along with blue versions of Grunt's M16 and Snowjob's laser rifle. However, my set included a blue version of the XM16 with the bayonet that came with Airborne instead of the AK-47. There was a blue AK-47 included with accessory pack number 4, Cobra Battle Gear, but it was molded in a slightly lighter blue than the guns that came with the Cobra Rifle Range. I also noticed that the figure stands on the box are tan, but the figure stands included in my set are dark blue. I thought at first that there may have been a variation of the set, but when looking on eBay, I've never seen this set with tan sandbags or an AK-47, so I would assume that the box art simply never matched what was included in the actual sets. I didn't get much use out of the targets or the firing range sign, and I never really used figure stands as a kid, but the machine gun nest did see a lot of action. I often set up battlefield scenarios where my Joe army was on one side and the Cobras were on the other, each team entrenched behind whatever fortifications I could throw together, so the embankment piece was useful here. Also, I could always use more guns. The 3 guns that came with this set came in handy, especially since the M16s were some of my favorite guns from the G.I. Joe series. This set was sold in stores in 1985 and 1986, but it could be ordered out of the G.I. Joe mail order catalogs along with the other 5 Battlefield accessory sets from 1988 all the way up until 1992. But by then, G.I. Joe had moved too far away from the military characters and toys that hooked me in the beginning, so at that point I wasn't really keeping track of what was going on with G.I. Joe. Still, I have many fond memories of the battles I created with my Joe and Cobra teams as a kid. Did you have any of the G.I. Joe Battlefield accessories when they first came out in the 80s? Do you have any of them now? Which sets are your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notifications bell so that you'll be notified when I post new videos. And one last thing. If you're a fan of toys, you should know about ToyLanta. the biggest toy show in the southeastern United States, held annually just north of Atlanta, Georgia. Visit ToyLanta.com for more information. As always, thanks for watching.